Hola, I'm Alaska Latina. Today we're going to do some mints just because they're super quick, they're super easy to do, and they are so good. So pretty much you just need some flavoring, some food coloring. It'd be nice to do a bunch of festive colors like traditional white, red, and green, but we just got red. So we're just going to do red and white today. Just get your mixer ready to go. Now, remember, I'm cooking for my family. So, you want some cream cheese that has been softened. This one has been sitting out for, I don't know, just over an hour. Seems soft enough. I don't have a whole lot of sugar, powdered sugar. So we're going to make a little bit less than a full batch. Or whatever, you know, this recipe is going to be a little bit smaller. So when we're done with this, you pretty much wanted the consistency of like Play-Doh. I'm just going to put the rest of this in here. And we have mint extract. Oh, I thought it was open. Apparently it wasn't. I will have... No. My cat was eyeing over here. She's like over here, like not even close enough, but the fact that she was eyeing, yeah, I don't like that. So I don't know how much I put, but put however much you want. The more you put, the more it's gonna smell and taste like mint. The less, obviously. You can also do, you don't have to do peppermint. This is yours. Make it whatever you want. Do some vanilla, do some banana, do some apricot. Do whatever you want. This is yours. Make it your own. I'm breathing in the sugar. I think we still need, actually this might be just enough for an entire packet. I do not know. Maybe actually, you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and do a mess. That's what we're doing. We're doing a mess. Okay, so when you mix it around, I don't know if you guys could hear, I said I'm breathing in the sugar because you can really breathe it in when it's mixing up, and it's like, okay, you get a little taste of sugar in your mouth. So this is about, oh wait, let's do that. Probably half of this, which it was about half, maybe about 2 cups to a packet of cream cheese. It was every 2 weeks that is, I'll look out. Okay, so at this point, we're going to go ahead, I'm going to get some gloves on, and I'm just going to roll it out. I'll roll it out. Okay, back with some gloves. Now I'm wondering, I just touched, by touching this, I'm wondering if I ended up maybe still putting a little bit too much cream cheese. But I think I put just around the right amount of flavoring because you can smell it, but it's not like super bad. This is sticking to me. Yeah, I should have probably waited. Oops. And I think actually the more I'm mixing, the more I'm realizing I probably put a little bit too much extract. Yep. I added a little bit too much of cheese. Okay, so what we're going to do is actually put this in the refrigerator. And later, when I go to the store, we'll just add some more powdered sugar to it. How about that? Okay. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I told you, this isn't going to be edited. What you see is what you get. What I record is what I am going to post. No, I did not plan that. I was really planning on going like that. But that happened instead. So, once this is in the refrigerator, we'll be back later. Hola. I'm Alaska Latina, and if you haven't noticed, this is actually the second day. I ended up putting this in the refrigerator, and it actually kept through the night, which is great, but it's still way too soft. We're looking more for a, what's that called, Play-Doh consistency. So it's 1 packet of cream cheese to probably, I don't know, 4 cups of sugar, something like that. Oops. Let me go ahead and mix this up. Again, breathing in the sugar, you can see. It's definitely getting thicker. So much that we're probably stuck. I need a clean lid. I am just making a mess. But oh well. That's okay. We're going to try to get everything out, or as much as we can. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, it's definitely getting thicker for sure. Trying to incorporate the sugar on the side here. Okay, so it is still pretty pretty damn sticky. It does not feel like Play-Doh at all whatsoever. So we're just gonna keep on adding some sugar, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the blender again, but I'm doing a higher setting. Again, I'm making this for me and my family, so nobody give me ish about licking my fingers. Ain't for you. It ain't for you. I've never done that before. That's kind of cool. Having the plate move around the bowl. Hey, put it in. I don't know why I think that's really cool. Okay. No, still not yet. I'm wondering how much sugar we're actually going to be putting in here, because we're not even that close. That's okay. And I think I'm going to need new parchment paper. Okay, I'm back. I keep on adding, I keep on adding sugar, okay? I've added like easily a little bit more than half the bag, plus whatever I did yesterday. I'm wondering if it's the blender. It's just doing something to it that I just don't realize. So I'm gonna put it in, I'll mix it up by hand. I tried doing this one. This is, no. Let me try a little bit. Just mix it up. I don't know what I'm doing. It's okay. I don't know if it's because of the gloves. That might have worked. I don't know. No, it's still too sticky. I don't know what I'm doing. This is gonna be a fail. I don't know if I'm gonna post it. I probably will. I'll post it. So you know what? We're just gonna go ahead, mix the rest of this up. I'm gonna make them into little balls. Instead of, rolling them out like snakes and then just cutting them up and stuff, because I thought that would be the easiest way to do it. Okay, now okay, maybe that was the problem, because it does feel more like Play-Doh. Maybe that was the only issue. I mean, still a little sticky in some spots, but maybe that's what it was. Okay, we're gonna try to get as much flour or as much of the sugar around the bowl that we can. I don't know what I'm doing. Can you tell? Can you tell? I hope so. You know what? Maybe that I have gloves, it won't stick so much, and maybe I'll just try to. No. Okay, maybe round it. We'll roll it up into a ball. I think this is why I never do baking stuff, because I can't even roll this. I can't even freaking roll this. We're just gonna go with it, okay? Because at this point, I just want to get this done and over with. It's gonna look like a little... I completely forgot. We'll roll out some. Okay, so if I ever figure out how to actually do this right, they'd be cute for like Halloween. 2 little orange, white, and black ones. Making them into like little spiders. I don't know. I think that'd be cute. Let's try rolling up into little balls. Let's see how that works. Because I'm just like, I'm done. I'm so done. I only did this 2 other times. One in San Diego and one when we lived here. But it was like a while ago when we first moved up here. I think like the first couple of years that I moved up here. I like the way the balls are coming out. I like them so far. We're gonna keep these like this, see what happens. Oh, my dog just kind of... Oh, that was the cat. Never mind. The cat or the dog is in the hall, and I thought it was the dog that was making that noise, but it's the cat that's on the other side of the dog. They get along pretty well for the most part, except every once in a while the cat will just have a hair up her nalgas, and she will just be like, I'm gonna attack the dog. Where is it? Where is it? And she will do this funny like jump out like a star. She just jumped into her bed, or her cat tree. It's funny. I really need to record it because she'll like jump out like a star and just try to get her. So they do act quite a bit like siblings. I'm noticing that my balls are like, my balls are not exactly symmetrical. But again, who cares? I am just making this just because I want to, and I want to share this with you. And you know what? We are not perfect at all. I used to, like as a kid, I always admired other girls that like had 2-parent household and were dressed nice and had like home lunches. I thought like, wow, that is absolutely amazing. Their parents came to stuff. I thought they had the perfect life. So fast forward this was in elementary school. There was actually one specific girl, I forgot her name, but I thought her life was just perfect. She had a best friend. They were always doing stuff together. They went to the cat show. Remember back then, the play Cats theater was like, ooh, a big thing. And if your parents took you to that, you were cool. Or their parents always took them to that. They always came with matching like cat shirts and stuff every year. So I was like, oh, okay, yeah, they went that time of year. That's how I would know. So fast forward a few years later, we are like in the middle of junior high. I did not go to junior high with my friends from La Jolla Elementary School because I had a learning disability, so I had to go to Spreckles. So fast forward a little bit, a couple years after that, we went to different middle schools. Oh my gosh, I forgot the name of Marlin. I forgot the name of it, but it's in La Jolla Elementary. It's next to La Jolla Elementary. That's the middle school, and then La Jolla High School is like right there, like right around the corner and across the street, like literally. And I still contacted one of my friends. Her name was Perla, and it was kind of like, oh, let's go hang out. We started hanging out. We ended up going to a birthday party. I was invited to her birthday, Perla's birthday party. Ended up talking to the girl that I used to be like so jealous about, thinking, oh, she has the perfect life, not realizing that they moved away at the same time, or like just before I ended up moving schools. So she ended up moving back when I left. So yeah, at that time she's already been back to the friend group for probably close to 2 years-ish, something like that. Or maybe it just seems like that from here, at this point in life. So she we were talking and stuff, and she moved away, finding out that her mom became pregnant with somebody else's kid. They didn't had no idea who the actual dad was, or at least the mom didn't want to say who the dad was. At least this is coming from like a teenage girl also. So you never know how much is not true that she was lying, but you know how much as parents we try to shield our kids or try to bash our parent or, you know, the other parents. So who knows, you know, what was going on. They were still together. She ended up having 2 other siblings, younger siblings after that. And she was saying that she had stuff, but her parents just were always fighting and stuff. So it wasn't as great as I always thought it was. And honestly, that did make me feel better for some reason. But it was one of those things that I slowly later on started to learn, like, yeah, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. It can be full of weeds and stuff, you know? So yeah. Okay, so these are a lot, like, 10 times bigger than like the normal mints, because yeah, I just really, yeah, these are gonna be big suckers, but you know what, that's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead, finish rolling these out, and I will be right back. Okay, we're back. I ended up making the pink one. It's supposed to be red, I guess, but it comes out pink. So I am going to go ahead, wrap this up, put this in the refrigerator because I don't have that much room. And I got to go run a couple of errands. And we're going to put this one in the refrigerator. Woo! Move that out of the way. We're going to put this in the refrigerator. And I'm going to go ahead and fork these. Okay, yeah. It's not. I probably should have done some like trial runs before, but you know, it is what it is. So we're just gonna go ahead. Oh, that works so much better. Doesn't look the prettiest. It looks kind of weird. I'll show you guys in just a second. So if you put a little bit of flour or a little bit of powdered sugar on your fork, it actually works so much better. It's not sticking. So we're just going to go ahead and leave this by the windowsill away from the cat. She never goes over there, which is nice. I don't know why, but we're good. We're good. It's going to be safe. And I'm just going to go and put these in the windowsill, like I said. And I don't know. I'm going to be gone for a couple hours, so hopefully in a couple hours they will be dry. These are big. Some of these are like pretty big, so it may take a little bit longer, but that's okay. Not that big of a deal. I could have probably put some more on here, but I didn't want to like over what's it called, overstuff this sheet. So I just ended up putting, what was it, like 3 drops of the food coloring, really small drops really, of the food coloring. It is gel. I don't know if it makes a difference if it's gel or if it's just like the liquid. That's what I use. That's what I've been using for a few years. If you use something else, that's awesome. Go ahead and use that. Like I said, make this, tweak it the way you want it, okay? What best fits for you. So we're just going to stick this on the windowsill. A little bit goes a long way. Like that ball was like this, and we still got, you know, got some more. So we're going to do these white ones, and then the red ones we'll go ahead and do later. And I will show you the end result at the end. And this is the end result. They look cute.